Title: Whispers in the Gray. A true nightmare in the New York. The streets of Brooklyn were alive with sirens, subway whistles, trucks rolling by, and 1,000 voices calling into the dark. But inside Maya Winter's new apartment, the only sound was the click of her own heartbeat. She had arrived just before midnight, dragging a battered suitcase and hope in her eyes. The building, the gray house, loomed above her like a somber giant. Its concrete was stained and weathered, paint peeling in streaks, windows grimy. The address plate read Gray House, 1972, Maya wondered what had started that year. Destiny, maybe. As she unlocked the entrance, the hallway light flickered and dimmed. The stale scent of mildew and old wood filled the air. Each step she took on the creaking floorboard echoed. The mailboxes were unopened, dusty, names unreadable behind layers of grime. Inside apartment 7B, her new refuge, she switched on lights, unpacked a few boxes, and collapsed onto the bed. She tried to sleep, hoping exhaustion would drown out her doubts. But at 2:17 a.m. she awoke to a soft thump. She sat up, eyes straining. The sound came from the hallway, a gentle knock pattern. Knock knock knock. Her door was locked. She felt safe. Instead, her skin crawled. Holding her flashlight, she tiptoed outside. The hallway was empty. The heavy apartment doors across from hers were closed. No sign of movement. Yet the knock echoed faintly again, 3 times on door *7 and then, silence. Shaking, Maya returned inside. She locked the door twice and stood by the window, staring into the night. Across the street, her reflection glowed dimly. But behind her reflection, she thought she saw a pale face, ghostly, fleeting. Before the lights blinked out, she screamed, fumbled for her phone. It read *2:33 a.m. No signal. She tried the windows, locked. She pressed her back against the wall and closed her eyes. In the silence, she heard it, a whisper, "Help me." She opened her eyes. Nothing. Her breath shallow. The air felt thick. She dared not move. Morning arrived slowly. Her body trembled as she stepped into the hall. A neighbor crossed paths, an older man who eyed her warily. "Mornin'," he said softly. "You new here?" "Yes," Maya replied. "Why is this place so quiet at night?" He shifted his gaze. "Old stories, miss. Some folks vanish, some hear whispers, but best you don't talk about it." He turned away before she could ask more. She spent the day exploring archives online, in local news, and public records. Nothing definitive about disappearances tied to Gray House, but rumors abounded. A girl in 1972, Gray, vanished while living in 7B. No body found, no arrest, just silence. As night fell again, Maya sat in the darkness, tears threatening. She held the photo of Gray she'd found online, a smiling teenage girl, haunting eyes. The plaque in the hallway said, 1972, same year as Evelyn Gray's disappearance. She whispered to no one, "If you're here, show me." At 2:48 a.m. the lights flickered. A knock sounded again. It came from 7A, then from 7B, her own door. Knock, knock, knock. Her heart thundered. Maya stood tall, not ready to flee. This was her new life. She would not be silenced. She opened her door just an inch, and there, standing in the dim hallway, a pale silhouette, head bowed, body trembling. But as she locked eyes with it, it vanished. Maya gasped. The hallway remained empty. The whisper came again, near her ear, "You remember me." Morning sunlight peeked through Maya's curtains, but it brought little warmth. Her body ached from tension, her mind replaying the image of the pale girl in the hallway. Was it a dream, a hallucination, or something worse? She tried to ground herself, coffee, shower, breathe, but even the mirror betrayed her. As she brushed her hair, she saw, just for a moment, another hand in the reflection brushing along with her own. When she turned, no one was there. Her phone buzzed. A blocked number. Hesitant, she answered. A whisper, "Don't open the red box, *." Then, click. She hadn't told anyone about the red box. Last night, after the ghost vanished, Maya had found a dusty red box in the back of the bedroom closet. It was locked tight, no key, and looked untouched for decades. She had shoved it under the bed, telling herself she'd deal with it later. Now, someone knew, or something. That day, She visited the local library to dig deeper into Gray House's past. The librarian, a quiet woman named Linda, raised an eyebrow when Maya mentioned the address. "You're living there?" she asked. "That building? It's cursed." Maya frowned. "Why?" Linda lowered her voice. "In the 70s, a young girl, Evelyn Gray, disappeared. Her parents vanished months later. Some say they were all taken by something in that house. Some say Evelyn never left. She lived in apartment 7B. Maya whispered. The librarian nodded slowly. "You were in her room." Maya's chest tightened. "Do you know anything about a red box?" Linda's face paled. "Where did you hear that?" "I found one in the closet." "Don't open it," she said urgently. "They say it's a link, a door." Evelyn's diary was inside, but whoever opens it hears her forever. Maya stood frozen, the doorknob still in her hand, staring into the void where the hallway used to be. There was no floor, no walls, just an endless, pulsing black. A low hum filled the air, like thousands of distant whispers circling her. She slammed the door shut, breathing heavily. Behind her, the apartment had changed. The walls were darker, aged, and decayed. Paint peeled in long strips like old skin. Furniture was covered in gray dust. A thick, moldy smell invaded her nose. She was still in 7B, but it wasn't her 7B anymore. Suddenly, footsteps echoed behind the bedroom door. Slow, deliberate. Maya backed away. "Who's there?" The door creaked open by itself. Inside, the room was cold, her breath visible. The red box lay in the center of the bed, open. A small, leather-bound diary sat inside. Next to it, a locket with a photo of a smiling young girl. "Evelyn." Maya picked up the diary with trembling hands. Inside, written in looping script, "He watches through the walls. He whispers through the vents. Don't let him find you writing." She flipped through more pages. Drawings, symbols, and a phrase written over and over. "The house isn't haunted. The house is alive." Suddenly, a sharp knock came again, this time from inside the closet. Maya dropped the book. She slowly approached the closet and opened it. Empty. Except for one item. A mirror leaned against the back wall. She didn't own it. In its reflection, the room looked the same, but behind her the mirror showed someone standing, a tall, shadowy figure, breathing slowly. She turned quickly. No one was there. She looked again, still there in the mirror, closer now. She backed away, heart pounding, until her back hit the wall. The mirror began to ripple like water. Then, a whisper, "Trade places with me." A pale hand slowly reached out from the mirror, fingers long and wet like seaweed. Maya screamed and threw the red box at the glass. It shattered. The air grew silent, still. Then, laughter, soft, female, familiar. She turned and saw Evelyn now sitting on the bed, her dress soaked, eyes gray and lifeless. "You opened it," Evelyn said calmly. "Now we're connected. Now you see the truth." "What truth?" Maya cried. Evelyn smiled slightly. "You think I died here, but I didn't. I'm still here, like you, trapped." The room began to shake violently. Lights burst one by one. "Make it stop," Maya shouted. Evelyn only whispered, "He's waking up." Suddenly, the apartment cracked open like a shell. Beyond the walls, not the city, but a stormy, infinite ocean. Waves crashed into black sky. In the distance, a towering figure made of shadow and bones rose from the water. The building floated now, or was it sinking? Maya fell to her knees, gripping the diary. Pages turned on their own, flipping to the final one. In Evelyn's writing, "Only the forgotten can survive. Only the silent can escape." Maya looked up as the bedroom door slammed shut. She was alone again, but the red box was back, closed, and whispering. Maya didn't remember falling asleep. She awoke on the cold wooden floor, the red box beside her, closed again. The whispering had stopped. For now, the apartment felt heavier, dimmer. It was like the light refused to touch the corners anymore. She stood slowly, noticing something new. The windows were gone. In their place were smooth, unbroken gray walls. No way out. She ran to where the kitchen window should be, and knocked, hit, screamed. Nothing. It was as if the apartment was folding in on itself. She turned and saw the mirror again, reassembled, flawless. And this time, It was already asterisk showing her reflection asterisk, but asterisk she wasn't moving asterisk. Her reflection tilted its head slowly, even though Maya stood still, and then it asterisk smiled, asterisk. She staggered back in horror, heart pounding. The door to the hallway creaked again. This time, it led not to a hallway, but to asterisk another apartment asterisk. Cautiously, she stepped through. It was 6B, the forbidden apartment. She was inside it now. Everything was covered in plastic sheets, furniture, walls, even the ceiling. But blood seeped through, dripping from behind the plastic like it was asterisk bleeding memories asterisk. The whispering returned. Welcome home. A figure stood in the far corner, a man in a black coat, his face completely featureless. No eyes, no mouth, just skin. He held the red box. Without speaking, he set it on the table, and stepped back into the shadows, disappearing like smoke. Maya approached and opened the box again. Inside now was her own asterisk birth certificate, asterisk, and a photograph of a asterisk house in flames asterisk. Suddenly, she remembered her parents, a fire, asterisk this apartment, asterisk she had lived here as a child. She wasn't a new tenant, she had come home, but why couldn't she remember? She turned, and asterisk all the plastic sheets fell at once, asterisk. Behind them, asterisk hundreds of photographs asterisk lined the walls. All of her, at different ages, in different clothes, watching, always watching, and in each photo, asterisk behind her asterisk was the tall shadow figure from the mirror. The hospital room around Maya began to dissolve, as though it had only ever been made of smoke and sorrow. She blinked, and she was back in asterisk apartment 6B asterisk, only now it was perfect. Clean walls, sunlight poured through the windows, no plastic, no blood. No whispers. It looked like any normal home. A warm breeze came through the open window. Outside, children played. A neighbor waved. Maya stood in the center of the room, completely alone, confused but at peace, for a moment. Then she saw it, a asterisk mirror asterisk, just like the one from her apartment. But this time, the reflection wasn't hers. It was Evelyn. You made it, Evelyn said from inside the glass, her eyes soft and sad. You broke the cycle. Maya stepped closer. What was this place? A memory, Evelyn answered. A trap built by grief. By the fire. You've been stuck here since the night your house burned down. You survived, but a part of you stayed behind. He had always been there. The lights went out. The whispers turned to screams. Maya ran back into her apartment, slamming the door shut, but it wasn't hers anymore. It was a asterisk hospital room asterisk, a gurney, beeping monitors, dusty, flickering lights. She walked to the bed. On it was a medical chart, asterisk asterisk patient name, Maya Elizabeth Hart. Date admitted, October the 5th, 1998. Status, coma. Condition, brain injury due to apartment fire, asterisk asterisk. She stared in disbelief. None of this was real. Or maybe it was all real, an asterisk she asterisk wasn't. Suddenly, Evelyn appeared in the chair beside the bed. Not ghostly this time. Calm, peaceful. You were never supposed to wake up, Evelyn whispered. Tears filled Maya's eyes. Is this death? No, Evelyn said. This is where the lost go. The forgotten. The ones the world stops waiting for. Maya looked around. The red box was gone. Everything began to fade. The hospital room around Maya began to dissolve, as though it had only ever been made of smoke and sorrow. She blinked, and she was back in asterisk apartment 6B asterisk, only now it was perfect. Clean walls, sunlight poured through the windows, no plastic, no blood, no whispers. It looked like any normal home. A warm breeze came through the open window. Outside, children played. A neighbor waved. Maya stood in the center of the room, completely alone, confused but at peace, for a moment. Then she saw it, a asterisk mirror asterisk, just like the one from her apartment. But this time, the reflection wasn't hers. It was Evelyn. You made it, Evelyn said from inside the glass, her eyes soft and sad. You broke the cycle. Maya stepped closer. What was this place? A memory, Evelyn answered. A trap built by grief. By the fire. You've been stuck here since the night your house burned down. You survived, but a part of you stayed behind. Maya looked around again. The details shifted subtly. The wood floor briefly became scorched. The ceiling cracked. So what happens now? Evelyn smiled gently. Now you choose. The mirror rippled. On one side, Maya saw her hospital bed doctors and family beside her, weeping as machines beep. On the other, peace, stillness, the gray house, but whole. Home. If you walk through the mirror, you go back, Evelyn said, to life. But you'll remember this, all of it, and if I stay, then the apartment remains yours, forever, a quiet place, no fear, no pain, but no return. Maya stood there for a long time. The mirror pulsed with light. Then, she stepped forward, and shattered it, the glass exploded in all directions, and everything turned white. 3 years later, New York City. A young couple stood outside a now renovated building. A fresh, for rent, sign hung beside the front door. The realtor smiled. It's a lovely one-bedroom, quiet, safe, full renovation after that old fire incident a decade ago. The couple nodded, interested. Any strange stories? The man asked with a grin. The realtor laughed. Just urban legends. You know how cities are. They entered the building, climbing the old staircase. As they passed apartment 6B, the woman paused. She felt watched. Inside, the apartment was clean, empty, but in the mirror near the window, a figure briefly appeared. A girl with long dark hair, smiling softly, and just like that, she vanished. Because some stories never end. They just wait. The end.